Yo, what up? We got a lot one here to sort out. I already diagnosed this vehicle for timing issues and loss of power. Right, the check engine light is on, and the customer said they recently purchased this vehicle from someone. From the sound of it, I believe this vehicle has a rod knock or some issue like the connecting rod pins or something like that. Right, I'm gonna hook up my chassis air setup on it with my scope and figure out exactly where that noise is coming from. But on top of that, I'm gonna make a recommendation that they replace this engine due to downtime and money, right? And let's put the scope on it and see exactly what we get. Yeah, I believe this customer got hoodwinked from the sound of this. Matter of fact, let me let you hear how it sounds. It's really loud, right? So I'm just gonna see if I could get close as possible so you can hear. Yeah, that doesn't sound too promising at all, man. Right, so you see why I make a recommendation that they replace this engine, and you know that's it, man. So let me show you the capture that I got from the cylinder block and the head. So the blue trace is on the cylinder head, it carries two, and the red trace is on the block, right? As close to the crankcase as possible. And you see how the noise like amplify every time I step on the X. So that's letting me know that I have an issue down in the block, right? So I'm gonna get the okay from the customer, and I'm gonna get this vehicle up and running again. All right, so this is a fresh engine that we got to install, right? We're gonna remove the old one, right? I'm gonna let the customer figure out what they're gonna do with it afterwards. I'm not gonna even try to repair this because it's gonna cost too much to try to, recover this engine. All right, so this is a fresh engine, and we're gonna put that one in, right? Basically, I gotta just swap out all the coils and the parts and just transfer it over to this engine. But I mean, it's fairly simple, right? So let's take this one out, right? And we're gonna install that. These are very easy to install. I mean, fairly easy once you know what you're doing, right? That's the transmission where we're taking out the bell housing from removing the bell housing bolts from the block, and also we're gonna put that good oil inside. We're gonna start this vehicle up and take it for a spin. Yeah, most likely this engine failed due to lack of maintenance from the previous owner, and the new owner got stuck with it. So and probably didn't check the oil and do what it's supposed to do. So we're just gonna do our due diligence and get it up and running for the client. All right, so we just got this engine installed. We're gonna start up, make sure we got coolant, make sure we got engine oil. Right, go ahead and start them up. Yeah, I definitely like how this sounds, right? So once the oil pressure comes up and the coolant goes where it's supposed to go, the vehicle is going to sound much quieter than this, right? We're going to just take it for a spin, make sure all is well. I may not take it far because this customer doesn't have any gas in their vehicle and the battery is weak, right? So I'm going to let them know that they need a new battery and they have to put some gas on this vehicle and stay up on the maintenance because it's going to be a faulty one, right? So until next time, y'all take it easy. Yeah, so this customer came back due to loss of power, but it was a faulty coil pack that we had from the previous engine, but we good now.